Lovely Sharkies, how are y'all? So I found out how to mod this game. Most of what I did was very minor. I got something that fixes the armor of Garrus, considering Garrus's armor is damaged for the entirety of the game. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know who made it that way, but it just never felt right to me. Another mod that I got for the game was a new suit for Miranda, because I seriously hate the way that they sexualized Miranda so much in this game. So, I don't know much about this new suit. I know that it is a version of Ashley's suit if you chose to save her in Mass Effect 3. But then again, I don't know what that exactly looks like, considering I've never saved Ashley before. Is Bianca quiet? Hold on. Damn, I am quiet. What the fuck? Okay, can y'all hear? Oh, whoa. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Oh, dear God, I'm still peeking. Alright, can y'all hear me now without hearing me scream into the mic? Yeah, perfect volume. Thank God. Okay, so did y'all hear anything during my first, opening bit? I don't think y'all did. So I'm gonna say this again. First off, I downloaded a few mods for Mass Effect 2 and 3. When we get to 3, it'll make more sense why I did that. I'll actually explain why I downloaded a certain mod for it. As for the Mass Effect 2 mods, One of them was a new suit for Miranda. I think we started out started out Mass Effect 2 by talking about how we hated how over-sexualized Miranda's suit was. So I downloaded a mod called New Suit for Miranda, LE2, which basically will change her suit to look like Ashley's suit from ME3. Now, there are a few options for new suits, most of them even more overly sexualized. And one of them just looked like her normal one, but with felt. This is the only one that I could see that changed it directly to a certain point where I was at least semi-happy with it. So there's that. We're just gonna have to see how that is. Another one, this one will come in later, after we get the next round of dossiers. That being for a companion named Thane and Tali, who we will get to see again very soon. And finally, Garrus's undamaged armor, which just fixes... Sorry, my cat's being very strange. Yeah, past 700. But those are all the mods that I've downloaded for this game. So now we can actually move on. Okay, let's see. Now let's hope the mods didn't mess the game up. Wait, why is it... no, we're not playing Mass Effect 3. We're playing Mass Effect 2. Okay. Mod manager. Calm your tits. Okay. Now it's actually preparing the right game. Okay, there we go. Now we're on the right game. Let's hope the mods didn't break the game, and hopefully everything will be, Peachy King. Game audio alright? Looks like it is. First off, to check if the mods actually worked, we're going to need to take a good old visit to Miranda Lawson.
The commander has put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
The mod did work.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well.
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe...
I can't exactly fix
They
her
see the
lack
bigger
of
picture.
expression, but I actually
And I
think that
I have a
actually
purpose here.
pushes forward the fact that she's artificial. Like, she's obviously living. She's not like a cyborg or anything. She's not like robotic in any sense. She's just she's literally a genetic mutation. It's natural that maybe, let's say, some muscles don't operate normally like other muscle groups do. Maybe the reason why her face is already permanently stuck in that almost cocky looking grin. This is my theory, by the way. The reason that I think her face is stuck in that cocky looking grin is because her father designed her to be that way. To always look prim, proper, and pretty for everyone. Which is a disgusting detail that actually pushes the narrative that she was forcibly changed and modified to be her father's ideal daughter so that he could have a dynasty. I think that's just a little bit of an interesting theory on my part. Y'all can let me know what you think about that. You can agree, you might not. Wait, is stream, like, delayed right now? Same thoughts? Yeah.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
I will say this, I used to hate Miranda,
Anytime,
like,
Commander.
a bunch. But that was because I was more naive coming off of the first game. I've now realized that she's not a jerk. I do pity her. Yeah. I used to think pretty low of Miranda because she was such a jerk at the beginning, seemingly so jealous and rude to Shepard, which I obviously didn't like, considering you are Shepard. You are supposed to play your Shepard the way you want, but in the end, you are Shepard. So it felt like it was a direct attack on me, but I know that was not the. I now know that's not the case. She was just generally scared that this Commander Shepard, this glorious example of humanity's best, was going to take over her spot in the elusive man's eyes. Like I said, Miranda kind of has daddy issues. If you can't already tell. But her character development is surprisingly good. There are moments where I think she regresses into that rude role that you know her as in the start. Like, there's an interaction with another companion that happens after their loyalty mission that I think that could have been handled better, but I don't mind it. Honestly, I pity you. That's sort of what I got. But honestly, in the second game, Miranda actually becomes quite a good... I mean, in the third game, Miranda actually becomes quite a good character because... I guess this is kind of spoilers for the end of this game, but in the end of this game, you kind of have the decision to separate yourself from Cerberus. And Miranda actually agrees at this point. Because Miranda realizes that she was looking for approval from a man who didn't care one bit about her. Because the elusive man, everyone is an asset. It doesn't matter if you're a minor grunt or one of his top in command. Everybody is an asset to forward humanity's progress. He cares about humanity, but in a twisted morality way where he's sort of like, I care, but in the end, there's only one thing I truly care about, and that's making humanity the best we can be to stand out amongst the galaxy. It's really heartbreaking just to think about how betrayed Miranda must feel when she realizes that. Jacob, I think the only character I can't delve into in this game is Jacob, because I just generally don't have anything to say about him. He is so fucking boring. Alright, enough of me rambling. Let's get on to the actual story. Also, this stream title, Jailbird and the Two Commanders, sounds like a frickin'... Jacob is unremarkable. The elusive man cares about the collective humanity. Exactly. But it's time to recruit the convict. Or personally, I like calling her the Jailbird. They didn't change what she looks like here. Don't say what.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
Immediately think of Dark Tide. That game is so good. Might check it out.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Let's get on with this.
Have you had any escape attempts?
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous.
Yeah, I definitely like this new outfit for Miranda a lot better.
I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll
Can
catch
run
up
with
with you later.
good FX, exactly. Like, just from her character model, I'm pretty sure you can't not make her look like she's constantly in something skin tight, but at least with this, she looks like she's at least, you know, slightly combat ready instead of... Also, bye, Diana.
You don't even get good information that way. After a point. Is there something I can do for you?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This isn't my business.
Glad you understand, ma'am.
Hey guys, over here.
The reason I'm not saving that guy is because... Hi, Void. The reason I didn't stop him is because I know in the third game, the guy actually ends up, in the third game, what ends up happening is you get a message from the guy, and he's like, "Hey, you're the one who helped me out, right? Maybe I'll kill you later." He's basically a psychotic murderer. It may not be right what they're doing, but I don't know if I really want to stop this.
Your package will be an outcome.
Playing Crazy Taxi, fun. I remember playing that game at my local Pizza Hut once.
Is there something I can do for you?
There's no excuse for beating
This is a
a prisoner.
massage compared to what his victims
Degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions.
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
I'm getting paid to do the Marlet voice? Congrats!
I should go.
Wish I could go.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
And prepare for this guy to make the most... You know the guy we talked to earlier who's the warden of this place? Prepare to hear him make the worst decision of his fucking life.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
Go to hell. I'll send you there myself.
Activate systems.
Hostiles up ahead! Concussive shot ready.
I didn't even know that was a renegade option. That just seems logical to me. I just realized, what is my renegade? Okay, my renegade gauge is really low. Never mind. Don't have to worry much about that. Thank you, Garrus.
Not that one.
Reinforced out processing. Shepard is loose.
We need to get back on cryo. Heads up!
Dang it. Why are you like this, Nameless?
One less to worry about.
Just watching stream while playing War Thunder?
Shepard
Oh.
is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard.
If we hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
It's the only way to get Jack out of cryo.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Here comes, like, I want to say, like, my 5th favorite companion in this game. Because there's definitely ones I like more, but there's definitely ones I like less. I don't like how she's dressed, though. I couldn't find any outfit mods for her.
We have to get down there.
Well, it wasn't Garrus who punched a hole through something, but it definitely was somebody.
Warning. Warning.
Sounds like heavy fighting.
Damn.
This should come in handy.
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized. But don't kill Jack. Tex, lockdown, lockdown.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
Yeah, let's just say that Jack is a little bit...
Powerful. She lacks subtlety.
All prisoners! Return to your cells immediately, or I'll open every airlock on this ship!
Ah, shit, it's an arm Mac. Couldn't they just weaponize life support? To be fair, the tattoos can be meaningful. It isn't the tattoos that I'm upset at, it's the fact that she's literally not wearing anything on top except for a brace. They could have given her at least like a jacket or something, because it just feels wrong, you know? Like, it feels like they were trying to sexualize this character with a very deep story that she could have told through her tattoos. But instead of, you know, using, like, just arm tattoos or something, they just had to make her chest almost completely bare. It just feels like there was some other reason for that other than... It just feels like there isn't a reason behind it. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing.
Core systems failure imminent.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8!
But yeah, I think this game did a really good job at fixing the combat issues in the first. I think Mass Effect 2 is the standard every video game sequel should have. Improves on the last game's mechanics without directly, like, forcing the player to adapt to an entirely new mechanic system. And overall just has a nice flow with the other games.
Find Jack! Full alert! Find Jack!
It simply doesn't make sense, but game-wise it does. Yeah.
All guards to cell block 1!
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king. But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
Not happening. You're a two-bit slave trader and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
Then why do you also restrict people who are trying to do the good thing? I seriously say good things, the right thing. It was right there on my tongue, but I forgot what it was. Fucking damn it.
Concussive shot ready.
Fire in the hole!
The right thing depends on your point of view. Yeah, but this guy is legit just a slave trader. There's no sugarcoating it. He literally just is. I slept 6 hours in the last 3 days. Bread!
Stop!
Well, she gets things done. I like that.
Cerberus. What the hell do you want?
You're in a bad situation, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy. I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm here to ask for your help.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
This ship is going down in flames. We can get you to safety, and we're asking for your help.
We could just knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
We're not going to attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
Join my team and I'll do what I can for you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
I'll give you full access.
Shepard, you're not authorized to do that.
Oh, it upsets the cheerleader. Even better. You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
Jack has a really interesting story that I...
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell the Cerberus cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your people off me. Better that way.
And like that, we can get... I'm pretty sure now we can get another Normandy upgrade. Bald. Hey, don't be rude to Jack. Plus, I'm pretty sure Jack could kill you in an instant. So that is more of a, that is more of a warning than a threat.
Hey.
I've picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
Jack is hot. Alright, welcome to the stream, Maddie. That's your first words. You know, I kind of respect it, I gotta admit.
Hey.
I picked up a lot of resources.
You want me to hit those L5X implants?
You know, we can spare some Ezo.
Hey.
I picked up a lot of resources.
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
If they're helping you, that's good enough for me.
Don't be my buddy. You need me to kill for you, I need you for these files. Let's leave it there. Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things.
I'm not going to eat the aliens! No, Jack is not. Jack does not eat aliens. She eats souls from Cerberus operatives. She consumes the souls of dead Cerberus.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me. You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate, live like a queen. I could help.
We have to stop the collectors. I don't have time for piracy.
When this is done, we'll either be dead or out here in space with this ship. Think about it. Lots of creds. Freedom to go wherever you want. And all the mayhem and fighting I could want.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up. Simple.
should go.
Yep.
I just heard. The collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit. We're going to make those dirty buggers pay.
I should go. Yeah. Her infamous catchphrase. I should go.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
To be fair, I've never once in my entire life considered joining up for the military, but I've always wanted to try military rations. I know they're probably awful. I'll be fully admitted to that, but I want to know what people are suffering through, you know? Survival is hard, especially during military stuff. I want to understand their pain. From what I've heard, military food is fairly tasteless.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
They spec this ship to the original Normandy, but people will die if we don't upgrade.
There we go, we got the heavy ship armor. I was so excited to see him come back. Me too, but hey, at least he got... Oh god, not that bitch. That's another ship upgrade, and now we can get Solaris armor is important. Well, now we can officially regenerate our facial scars. I got to use two US MREs as a birthday present. They come with their own techniques to warm up the main course side snacks. They look very generic though. Yeah, I've seen what MREs look like on the outside. They're just packages.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Oh, I guess we can talk to Morden a bit.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Tasks Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
And this is the first part of Morton Solis' character in this game. His start-off point. The point where he doesn't regret any action that he has had. He thinks that what he did was originally the right thing because here's a fun fact about the race that Morton comes from. The Solarians.
The elusive man wishes to
They actually live shorter lives than humans. Morton is nearing his end. He is at like his 70. He's like at his like mid 40s, which around in our human time would probably be like late 60s or early 70s. So he's at retirement age. And that's the thing about Morton. He was young when he originally worked on the genophage. He was blindsided by what he thought was the right thing, but turned out to be a horrible, horrible miscalculation. And you see him go through the thought process of realizing what he did was wrong and that what he did was a mistake. I'll go over it in a certain scene in 3, but there's a certain part of me who wanted to do the Renegade interaction in that game because I'd assume natural death would be extremely rare with such advanced medical treatments. Exactly, but it can only go so far. And we'll get I'll dive deeper because, okay, people who haven't been on this channel before, my playthroughs of games are part me having fun geeking out about things. Understand how recent these events are. Yeah. There's something to be said about the world building in Mass Effect and how well it, like, Mass Effect's world building is very, very important to its story, and it does a good job at that. So that's good. I like that. I enjoy that. Alright, let's talk to this bitch.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Morton delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Caden Alenko, is stationed on Horizon.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Last I knew, Caden was Alliance. Why is he out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Commander Alenko, it must be big.
As I was saying,
take it up with him.
For those of you who haven't been on my channel many times before, first off, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca. I am a trans tuber who likes doing all this fun stuff. Streaming, making videos. Haven't made a video yet, coming out on January 1st. Stay tuned. And what I do here is I play games. Sometimes I do blind playthroughs of stuff. You know, play games I've never played before. Experience them the first time with you guys and all that. And 2, I do miniature game analysis because I love sharing my thoughts about the media that I enjoy. But for the longest time, I realized that I didn't have a community to share it with, and I knew that there were other people who didn't have a community to share their interests with and their analysis of game mechanics and game story beats and writing and all that. January 1st of what year? 2025. Anyway. But yeah, part way game analysis is I just want to give people a community to talk with about this stuff. But yeah, that's what I do on this channel. Give people a community to talk about the things that they love. Hey, Waspy, how are you?
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tell me
You
have
see me
something.
yapping about Transformers, yeah. Oh, I like that little happy look he gets in his eyes whenever he gets something. Solarians are definitely weird looking, but I actually kind of find them nice. I see Morden as sort of the wacky old grandpa of the ship. He's old, he's wise, he has a lot of experience on things.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Commander. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you. Run! Hurry!
Sonic R is a good game. I've actually haven't played... Okay, that's not true. I have played one Sonic game. Back when I was like 12, I played Sonic Forces, but I don't know anything else about it. This is our first look at the collectors. Yeah, there's something, alright. Honestly, Though I love the design of the Geth, I honestly like the design of these guys a little bit more. They're just so freaking creepy. Did I say freaking? I meant fucking. Fucking creepy.
We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
What is Ascension? Don't worry about it for now. We'll get to that later. All pretty fun games. I'll probably give them a try at some point, but I doubt I'm going to try them on stream.
We're grounds. Died. Morden, you sure those armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection, make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory? That sounds promising.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
I've lost shields.
Damn it, Garrus. I'm so sorry for being so quiet. You do not have to be sorry about being quiet.
The collectors are disrupting communications.
We're on our own now.
Heavy weapon.
Should have run.
Lost shield.
Those things look like the husks that Geth used on Eden.
Looks half human. Guess we know what happened to the colonists.
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. But we haven't seen any. The collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists.
Am I the
alive,
murder hornets?
something
No,
else.
you are not. You are a wasp. I'm pretty sure hornets and wasps are different. Hornets bury in the ground. Wasps are in the sky. Or, well, not in the sky, but they burrow into, like, walls and stuff like that. They're usually at a high altitude, while hornets usually burrow themselves in the ground.
Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Sounds almost worse than what Cerberus did to me.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
The collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Whatever you say, boss lady. Peaceful. Usually takes a lot of chemicals for me to get this kind of color.
It's state.
One down.
One makes a nest, the other makes a hive.
Watch the landing.
Bees or wasps too via ancestry. Maybe I'll go by bees after a while in HRT. That'd be a nice little switch up. That's sweet. Wait, wouldn't that technically make you Bumblebee now then, not Waspinator?
Looks like some type of stasis field. Leaves victims helpless, but fully aware.
They've been like this a long time.
Oh. Somebody just subscribed. Maddie, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Shiver. We're happy to have you here. No, maybe. I don't fucking know. I think my cat's playing in wrapping paper again. Yep. Well, not wrapping paper, tissue paper. Hello, mister. Hello. Hello. Everyone say hi to the catfish. For those of you who don't know, my cat is named King. He is a 9-year-old tabby Maine Coon. He's a very sweet little boy, and I love him very much. I also call him the catfish on stream to say the whole shark thing.
I am assuming direct control.
I mean, wasp nests do kind of look like potatoes.
Firing a high impact shot.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
I'm a firing my laser! Shit. But to be fair, wasps' nests do kind of look like potatoes. Am I the only one who thinks that?
I am assuming direct control. This hurts you.
She said the meme. Sorry, I had to pause for a moment. No, I mean the collector. Oh!
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, sorry.
Fight as one. This hurts you.
Thank you for clarifying that. I was worried for a second. How the heck did I die? Is he playing? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Just making sure. Oh, you look so adorable. Do the collectors have a hive mind? Yeah, sort of. I'm a progressive patriot? Well, thank you. Didn't mean to be a jerk. No, you weren't being a jerk. Don't worry about it. As long as you clarified, if anything, I should apologize for accidentally taking it that way. You've already proven yourself to be a pretty trustworthy person on this channel. I really shouldn't have doubted you. We've just experienced a lot these past few months.
I've got no shield.
Felt that one.
Seriously, transphobic hate raids.
I know you. I am assuming direct intervention is necessary.
This should slow him down.
We are your genetic destiny. My attacks will tear you apart.
I've lost shield.
This form is
Custom shot ready.
Yeah, a lot has happened to say the least. Yeah.
Felt that one.
I will direct this personally.
Concussive shot ready.
Your form is
As of late, all I've been able to think about is D&D. Well, I hope your D&D sessions are going well. I assume if you're... I assume that you're still alive, hopefully.
Company. Get out here, now!
You and your characters are still alive.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them trying to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean they're real?
What do you think they were?
They were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Commander Alenko here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Show off her tattoos. I don't know. I got a cat on my lap. No. Sorry, he just...
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Commander Alenko? Heard he was some kind of hero or something. That mean nothing to me, though. Would rather he'd stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what he was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling he was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
One of us should be able to figure it out. We just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. It's pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
Oh, very loud purrs. Got a cat on my lap. Meow, meow, meow. Got a cat on my lap. I've had a cat fall asleep on my nose. Jeepers.
You know this colony and the equipment. You better come with us.
Not a chance in hell.
You'd probably just get in the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
You are so lucky you were essential. Like, it's rare that a character annoys me to the point where I actually want to just see them die. But this guy is one of them.
Enemy!
Scion or Skyon? I can't tell. Is it Skion? Skion what? Mount Everest? Okay, come on. You gotta admit that one was good. Hello. Hello, mister. Oh, big stretch.
This should come in handy.
Why are you so tired? Huh? Why are you so tired? That was a terrible fun, smart, but meh, no
Surprised we
offense.
haven't run across more frozen
Oh, none
colonists.
offense taken. I'll be completely...
Probably loaded onto the collector ship by now. We should hurry.
Cyan? What? I fucking hate the English language sometimes. It looks like Scion, not Cyan. Is it French? It's French, isn't it? What is the only fabric you're allowed to wear in hell? I don't know. What is it? Satin. Okay, that's actually kind of good. I'll give you that. I don't know. Can y'all hear this? Hold on. Let me check something. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear him purring? Oh, that's the microphone, buddy. That's the microphone. Please do not bump into it too much. I do not wish for it to fall. Yeah, Enchanted? Shoot. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Oh, no. Sorry. I disturbed him. I accidentally moved around a little bit too much. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, he's okay. He just, oh. You're adorably fun-sized. I'm 6'3", Warlock. You cannot... I am taller than you. You cannot call me fun-sized.
They're through my shields!
That's one down. And we immediately die. Bianca's a short queen at heart. I have heard that before.
Heavy fire!
There's the transmitter.
Sup, Psych?
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
EDI, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Great. We play piggy in the middle while she sorts out the batteries.
We'll stop them. Easy enough.
Maybe not. Enemy reinforcements closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Back on the basketball court now. To be fair, my mom did want me to play basketball once I showed signs of growing at an accelerated rate. I just never wanted to. I'm not a fan of sports.
Shields have failed.
Shit. Also, I'm not 6'2". I'm 6'3".
The dead are useless. You cannot resist.
Well, sometimes I'm 6'2". Really just depends on how much I've walked and how much my spine shrinks over the day. Do you know that's actually a thing that happens? Our spines fucking shrink while we walk. Horrifying idea. Interesting process.
Body gained you nothing. This hurts you.
Bye, Diana.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
Sequential power-up initiated.
Oh yeah, that doesn't mean I don't like staying fit. I love staying fit and exercising. I just hate doing sports because it just... Most sports just feel a little bit too violent for my taste.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Continue.
Lost shield.
Jailbird just got a face planted in the ground.
You're assuming control. My attacks will tear you
I've
apart.
lost shields.
You cannot resist.
Shows while playing an FPS.
Genetic destiny.
Well, a video game is different than real life. I don't want to actually hurt anybody. Like, even basketball seems a little bit too... I don't know. That's also a reason because I know because I do have a competitive side that I could accidentally end up going overboard, and I do not want to be responsible for somebody getting injured.
Passing fail-safes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
Concussive shot ready. Got one.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship. Batteries at 40%.
Reinforcements. Nice to do.
Assuming direct control. You cannot resist. This is what you face.
Concussive shot ready.
My attacks will tear you apart.
impact shot.
I'll kill you all!
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Syncing targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
One less to worry about. Felt that one.
And plus, I kind of have negative association with it, considering my grandfather, who I always have to visit during June, continuously is trying to force me to play some sort of sport because he thinks it's the manliest man thing you can do. I always just let him down easy and say, maybe eventually, Grandpa. Maybe eventually. Fun story about a conversation me and my grandpa had. So, I was getting home from school, and whenever I get home from school, usually I like getting into my femme outfits, because it makes me feel euphoric, I get to relax, and plus they're really fucking comfy, alright? So, my grandpa calls me up. Hey, dead name, how's my favorite grandson doing, my manly man son? He says to his granddaughter, who is currently wearing a mini skirt, thigh highs, and a cute turtleneck sweater. I'm doing fine, Grandma, how are you? It was fucking hilarious. I was just sitting there quietly, just giggling to myself.
Edie, we need that system online.
Don't know what that is, but keep back.
Anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
And stay down.
Some people just refuse to get it. Well, my grandpa doesn't know that I'm trans. A good majority of my family doesn't know.
Anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Knowing how to fight is an amazing skill to have. Also lucky, why don't I get femme outfits?
Batteries at 100%. I have control.
And the caramel crunch position.
My attack was ineffective.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Firing a high impact shot.
I don't know how I dodged that successfully, but I did.
Concussive shot ready.
make your life harder. Yeah.
Multiple impacts. Collector vessel is taking damage.
But in all fairness, and this is kind of dark, but the man only has like 1 or 2 more years left in him. He's even said it himself, you know I'm gonna be the next one to die. Like, really dark thing to say at dinner, Grandpa. I only see him once a year. There's some truth in it, yeah.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%.
Yeah, I'm worried. Yeah, those are valid worries, but if your parent can accept you for who you are, they just... You're supposed to love your child unconditionally and accept them for who they are. You shouldn't force them to be something that they're not just because you don't like it. It's disgusting and disturbing. Less about a lot of things at that age. Yeah, he is 83 now, so yeah. I just wish he wouldn't bring it up when we're having our freaking lasagna. Like, seriously, Grandpa, you don't need to be talking about your mortality while we're eating this delicious, delicious lasagna. I need like a hand cam or something. Fun thing about me, I talk with my hands a lot. Like even when I'm streaming, I talk with my hands. Let's see if we can take this thing out. Let's get for the biscuit! Got it.
Multiple impacts. Collector vessel is taking damage. They're pulling out.
Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
Always use fire against armor. Yeah, that's what I've realized.
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
More than most, Shepard.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It's been too long, Caden. How have you been?
Is that all you have to say? You show up after 2 years and just act like nothing happened. I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. Thinking you were gone. It was like losing a limb. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now. Garrus, too. I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel thought Cerberus might be... Anderson stonewalled me. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. That you were working for the enemy.
Cerberus and I want the same thing. To save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe the rumors that you were alive. But I never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Caden, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Caden. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
I can see you won't listen to reason.
You show up after 2 years and tell me you're working with Cerberus. What does reason figure into any of this? You've changed. But I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel. They can decide if they believe your story or not.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Caden. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'll never work for Cerberus. Goodbye, Shepard. And be careful.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Do you ever get to kill Caden? Not in this game. I think there's an ending where you can kill him in the third game, or there is something that you can do to get him killed. But as for killing him, the only way that you can guarantee get him killed is if he dies on Vermeer. Plus, I don't want to kill Caden. Caden's decent. He just follows
Shepard,
the Alliance
good
instead of
work on
Cerberus,
Horizon.
which is good.
Hopefully the
considering
Collectors will
Cerberus
think twice
is
before attacking
not
another
the best.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
Something on your mind?
No, just is gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is too. Getting some.
Find Thane Krios. Find Samara. And find... and go to Haystrom.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That's a political win.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ. Commander Shepard.
I'll take this in my...
Oh god, this. The worst DLC mission. Luckily it doesn't force you to start it here, but...
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this... We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
I'm on an important mission, Admiral. I'll add this to the list.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost.
Wait, this game has DLCs? Technically, but considering I bought Legendary Edition, the DLCs come pre-installed. That's another reason why you should buy Legendary Edition right now, considering it is $4.49 from what I last remember hearing. For those of you who don't know what that whole closure thing was, 2 Renegade, 9 Paragon.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
Yeah. Sure, Billy. Sure. Speak to Liara on Ilium about the Shadow Broker. Hyperamp. Okay, new armor.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have 2. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
I guess we have time for like one loyalty mission today.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But...
Oh, wait.
Well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the
Okay,
coordinates to
guys.
Joker.
I appreciate that.
Here's,
I don't expect you to steal bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Here, we're going to this place, but... Okay. I'll leave it until we get to the area. Because we're definitely gonna...
Miranda wants to see you.
Yes, I know Miranda wants to see me. I want to do her after Jack.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Bianca? Don't worry about it. Ayo. No, not like that! Do their loyalty missions one after another. Fucking...
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh god, they started in the colon 3 chain. Oh, this planet is rich in resources. That's unusual. Usually the bigger planets are less rich.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Choose your words more carefully. You know what? I'm gonna say what Red always says. You're the one who chose to take it that way.
Launching probe.
It ain't my fault.
Launching probe.
Wait, what did Bianca say this time? I'm not gonna do Miranda yet. I'm gonna do her after Jack. That's why I said. I was meaning their loyalty quests. Their loyalty quests!
Probe launched.
But getting a reaction was fun. Why are y'all so mean? What did I ever do?
Probe away.
Aff, don't you dare. Look, okay. I do not have a thing for Jack or Miranda. I'm not for some reason a lot of this fandom. I don't like Miranda that much to have a fictional crush on her, and I do not like Jack enough to have a fictional crush on her. It is... It's another Undyne incident. Yeah, the Undyne incident. I forgot about that. The Undyne incident was hilarious. Yep. To you guys it was. To me, it was one of the most embarrassing moments on this channel's history. And that's saying something. I do them at one at a time. I'd go for 3 or 4. It's just because I feel like lore-wise, doing Jack's loyalty mission after Miranda's just feels a little weird. But doing it before Miranda, just, it helps. Feels like the story progression is a little bit more natural.
Probe launched.
Or at least that's the way I've always wanted to handle it.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Should I play Starfield? No. Do not waste your time and money on that game.
Probe away.
Bethesda, yeah, if you want to suffer, sure. It's just not a good game. Bethesda flopped on Starfield hard, or at least that's my opinion.
Probe launched.
It feels boring, repetitive. The planets aren't even that interesting. To any Starfield fans who are watching this, I'm sorry, I just really just don't like that game. My PC on? I mean, I'd say Baldur's Gate. That's a fun game that you can get a lot of time out of. And it's high graphics.
Probe launched.
It also allows you to be a non-binary character, so that's also kind of cool. Similar to No Man's Sky, yeah, kinda.
Probe launched.
But seriously, yeah,
Launching probe.
Baldur's Gate allows you to play as a non-binary character if you so wish.
Probe launched.
I'm opening Steam right now. Plus, it's on sale for a little bit cheaper than it usually is. I'm pretty sure it went down to 40.
Launching probe.
I haven't had time to play Baldur's Gate ever since I started editing the video. And I got obsessed with Marvel Rivals too, so that's also a thing. Marvel Rivals is a free game that you can test your PC out on. I personally find it fun. Have been having a lot more fun with it than I did Overwatch back when I played it, when that thing was still popular.
Probe launched.
Oh, the resources are depleted.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
So Cyberpunk just after release. Honestly, I'm loving Cyberpunk so far. I love that game.
Launching probe.
I love V as a character. She's so fucking cool. Well, my V's a she. I don't know. About everyone else's, but Cyberpunk was really fun, and I still plan on playing it more. Like I said, definitely not on stream though. That game just has too much about it that I feel would make YouTube go, I don't know about this. I'm gonna take this one down, boys.
Probe launched.
Should I get Cyberpunk? As long as you turn off the nudity settings, I guess, unless your computer isn't like not in direct vision of your parents. Or if you're uncomfortable with that type of stuff, considering there is quite a bit of nudity in that game. There is a lot of nudity. There's a way to turn it off, though. Thank God.
Probe away. Only half our fuel remains.
Parts of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, true. Alright, so before we end stream tonight, we're going to do this loyalty mission. Now, I'm going to warn all of you. This is a trigger warning for this quest line. This quest line, well, not quest line, this quest has implications of SA, emotional manipulation, and sort of toxic masculinity to a certain extent. So if any of you are sensitive to that, please click off right now. This quest gets really fucking dark. Like, legit, when I first played it, I felt sick to my stomach.
Anomaly detected.
General, distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback.
Probe away. I have found something. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
fucking weep all. I'm staying. You sure?
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Enchanted, I am not joking when I say this.
Launching probe.
Like, it doesn't actively show anything, but so much of it is implied. And it's just horrific.
Probe away.
All right. It's a beautiful planet. Shame what happened on it. Honestly, I'm staying. I can handle it.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact.
If you want me to mod somebody else so you can go enchanted, that's fine too.
Stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
I might to myself a little the first time I play this. Whatever you do, send the main perpetrator to court. History has to know what he did exactly. Like, overall, my opinions on Jacob, I've already made them fairly clear, but this... Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. Alright. Who here who's currently staying is willing to become a mod? For at least this part of the stream. Shadow, I know you've modded for streams before. Me? Okay, yeah. As of now, you are an honorary Knight of the Shark Queen, one of my faithful mods. Alright, Enchanted. You can leave.
Can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
I'm still here? Oh. Well, you can still be mod Shadow for this stream. Knight, Enchanted.
She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm?
No, you shouldn't. That voice actor did such a fucking good job of being an absolute disgusting bastard there. But no, you should not bully. Holy shit.
Repeat, toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative,
I think you're...
but significant within a standard month. It
Can't
is not
handle
known
this.
if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was
It-
not completed.
Wait, why are people leaving? Because of the quest here. This quest, like I said, is getting really fucking dark. Plus, it is late. I'll give them that. That's also probably a reason.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the
Following
crash.
the Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years.
And people who didn't leave before probably saw those entries.
Yeah, that long? He's screwed.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
Hey, Shadow's a mod. Had to leave for a second, so I missed some stuff. Trigger warning for
Go home.
implied essay. Hell, it's not even really much implied. It just off screen.
So they hunt his
Like
machines and
it's
those who
stated
help.
off screen what
They don't
happened.
believe that rescue will come.
Watch out! Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
I missed the warning. What did you warn for?
Kill them. Agents
Implied
of the
essay.
Wire, he will not
Technically
escape.
drug essay 2, sort of. Just generally some really fucking screwed up shit. This quest is really fucking dark. And that's why I'm even more sad that they did not make Jacob a good character, considering this is probably the best written quest in this entire thing. And Jacob could have been a much better written character if they just treated him better in the third game.
I can take you.
Nice trick.
That's not neural decay. They were nuts.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
So, let me sort of explain this situation so far. The SS Burnback... The SS Burnback was the ship that Jacob's father was on. 10 years back, it crashed, and nobody has seen it since. It was a cruiser, a military-grade cruiser. So whatever took it down must have been big. Or something from the inside. We never learn what takes it down. We just know that it experienced rapid dissension at one point or another. Afterwards, in the timeline of events, goes as follows. The team land, and they search for provisions after they run out of food eventually. They find provisions in the local fauna and fruit. They eat the fruit and material here, but it turns out to have a chemical imbalance in their brains. And the men of the tribe take advantage of this. Basically, drugging the women to put them into a vegetative state where they can barely remember one thing or another. It's really fucked up, and it only gets worse when we get over here.
They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
No fight from these guys, but they've got the same uniform as the others who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
If they were violent, I'd have killed them. But the woman on the beach said hunters were exiled.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here.
The main perpetrator of this was Jacob's father. A man who he thought was a good man all of his life. A man he respected. A man that he cared deeply for despite barely knowing him. Learning this...
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
But yeah, this shit is... It's incredibly well written. It feels like an actual horror story. Like a horror short story.
Not much of a captain if he's got to kill his crew to keep him in line.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
The justification. A little bit of Bianca lore, chat. It's not even close to the same. Finding out your dad is a serial SA'er and just generally a horrible person is a little bit different from what I found out. But after my own father, passed away, I found out a lot of stuff that he did. A lot of it wasn't the best. It wasn't to this level, not even close. He never committed a crime. He was just not the man I thought he was. And I think that's why this specific quest hits me so hard. Finding out somebody you admired and loved your entire life wasn't fully the man you thought they were.
You could end it.
Hurts.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us.
We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their
Honestly,
minds
it's
to
much
the
worse
decay.
than the reactions.
My
Yeah.
father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected.
I don't want you all to think
Everybody
that
else
Papa
had to
Shark
eat
was a
the
bad
toxic
person
food
or a
and
bad
for treatment
father, though.
later.
He was an amazing
The rest is
father,
a casualty list.
an amazing
A few
person.
mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Papa Shark was an amazing person. Everyone say a quick rest in peace to Papa Shark. As for... back to this.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After.
Or Papa Shark.
My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher. Maybe a month.
The hunters started fighting back.
I mean... I even wrote a short horror story about a situation like this. A college girl goes searching for clues of her dad in an old cabin and finds out that he was keeping secrets hidden in the cabin. Most of them dealing with just how their family was in the past and trying to protect them, but succumbing to the same things that the family succumbed to in the past. Yeah, that's a problem. Doing this was the wrong thing. As a crisis measure is one thing. Abraham Lincoln suspending his corpus is nothing compared to this.
Come here! Trouble incoming!
Shields are back.
Nothing can stop impact.
This should come in handy.
Get over here.
cry a little bit.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Coming!
I've got no...
I've got him.
Got those Jacob cheats. If you decide to get into a relationship, I see why you hate him now. Yeah. Luckily, there are plenty of mods that make it not happen. And or just... We're not here to rescue you. We're here to put you in handcuffs. That's what we're trying to do.
This thing is not my father.
Shit.
Mark.
Enemy drone!
That's why I always say that the Jacob romance is completely and utterly non-canon. Yeah, the Jacob relationship route was definitely rushed.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
I'll check around for anything I may have missed. Nope, nothing. Ronald Taylor.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left,
That's the only good thing you ever did with your life.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it. Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first.
Do you even
Months in,
hear yourself when
the
you say
effect lowered
shit like
inhibitions.
that?
They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready,
Day one when
revealing
you
what
were led in
happened didn't
charge
seem
is
like a
when it
good
all went
idea.
wrong.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
There's no sorry that you can use.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it.
I did.
Still, Miranda.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security.
Plus, the thing is about Jacob's...
Shepard, Jacob.
The whole thing with Jacob in the third game is if you don't romance him, him and that one girl actually that he cheats on you with, if you take his romance, they actually have a really sweet, adorable relationship, playing coy with each other.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob. What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL. This allows lag-free communication.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Really, the Jacob romance is the only, like, romance in the entirety of Mass Effect that I think is horrible. Like, every other romance in this game, they're really fucking cute. Like, even the one with the bare bones, basic, white bread ass, Kate and Alenko is still kind of adorable to an extent. Justice is no such thing with a court record. When he famously declared that everything he recorded for denialism was soon. You could have changed that so he didn't cheat, but due to time. They really did kind of ruin him. Yeah.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
Tomorrow we'll do more loyalty missions and possibly get my second favorite character from this game. That is from this game.
Jack would like to talk with you.
Thane Krios. Thane is such a good character. Alright. But, alright, chat. Hell, we might even get to romance Garrus, considering we might be able to do his loyalty mission, which is one of the prerequisites for his romance. Okay. Let me save here. And exit the game. That was fun. I got it. I think this stream has definitely been the one where I gave the most game analysis, which, you know, oh! Hey, trans gamer girl, you just came in right at the end of the stream. Ooh. Ah. But anyway, Shark. But let me do my whole spiel and y'all can get out of here. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please take a chomp at that subscribe button. If you haven't already, please take a nibble at the like button. Helps a lot with algorithm stuff and everything in between. Game analysis was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. If you want to get updates on streams, videos, things about me in general, or just get to interact with my really super awesome, cool community, you can join the community Discord with the link in the description. And if you want to support me financially, which isn't required, but it really helps out with me and my family, and it's just generally it's very appreciated. You can either support me in the description with my Ko-Fi link, or you can support me here on YouTube. Just remember that YouTube takes a cut of everything. 50% cut. Well, not actually. No, 30% cut. Sorry. And has a wrench. Yeah, I'll keep Shadow on the mod team. Shadow, are you willing to become a permanent mod on this channel? Being a mod does not require you to show up to every stream or anything like that. It just, if you are here, I expect you to defend this chat to your utmost ability. Can I trust you with that? I'm sure I can trust you with that, right? Yes? Okay. Then welcome to the mod team, Shadow. Anyways, guys, I love you all, but your Shark Queen has